So what is up, guys? I'm Sergeant Ballistic, but you guys can call me Brian. Thanks for checking out this video as always. Today I figured I'd do a little bit of a quicker video and show you how I'm going about improving my already pretty decent cable management. I did a couple videos on cable management in the past for my whole setup, so definitely have those in the description, so go check those out to find out more about this. But I wanted to step up my game a little bit, and I mentioned it in those videos. I want to have a charging station set up so that I can charge a lot of devices without having to kind of like pull them in and pull them out and have a cable mess anywhere. So I'm going to show you guys how I plan on doing this and show you the end result. So this is what it's becoming like for most of us now. So many things are becoming wireless, which is great, but then they also require recharging or they have batteries, and it just becomes kind of a tiresome thing to be able to charge all of them. I've got my Shield tablet, a couple the older Note phones, the Nexus 7 that I use for my external display, if you guys haven't seen the video I did on that, and then both the Shield controller and Shield portable, and I already showed you the Shield tablet, but all of those run off a micro USB. I like to be able to charge as many of them as possible and not have a crazy tangle of cords coming over here. I don't want to charge them off of a traditional dock because that port right there is the only one that can do any type of fast charging at all, and it's really not even all that fast. I think it's just like 1.4 amps or something like that. So I was looking for a solution. Looked at some things like power dock, but it's $100, and I decided I could do it for cheaper. Alright guys, here is everything that I got in order to do this little mobile station. Pretty simple. You can see these are 1 foot long micro USB cables. These are drawer sliders. I got 2 of them, and we'll only be using one for this project, but the second one can be used for another copy of this. This is a 5-port charging station that I got off of Amazon. I think it was like 15 bucks. So you can charge 5 devices at a time, blue power LED, 2 dedicated GL888 smart charging ports up to 5 volts, 2.4 amps per port, 3 5-volt 1 amp ports, so that's for your normal devices and stuff like that. Charging rates are device dependent. For specific charging rates, visit Plugable blah blah blah. But okay, so voltage, pretty much all of your devices are going to be working at 5 volts, and typical devices work at 1 amp, and 1 amp is extremely slow to charge whatever device it is. The higher the amperage, the faster it'll charge the device, but some devices won't let you charge them that high, so that's why it says it's dependent on the device. If you've got smart charging capability though, this should make use of it and hopefully charge those devices faster. So something like a tablet or the Note 4, which I'm actually filming this on right now, should be able to charge pretty fast off of this. I don't know if it'll work as fast as the adaptive charger that comes with it, but yeah, we'll find that out. And then finally, I've got these Cablox, which should help guide all the tracks, and you're gonna see what I'm going for in just a bit. We're gonna start working on the dry fit for this in just a second. So I've actually already gone ahead and mounted the Cablox. Check in the description for a link to where to get those. But cool little grid system, already have one set up there, which kind of keeps those cables in a nice arrangement, so you can see what I'm kind of going for there. But down here, the idea is to have this track mounted, which will slide back and forth, and I will mount the actual charger to this track, and I can push it up like this when I want to extend some cables up to charge them, and then when I'm not charging anything at all, I can kind of just pull them back or pull the cables down, and they will be kind of pulled out of the way. So here I have some Velcro, and I'm just going to cut this so that it will fit here, and I can get this guy mounted on here, and then I will use the excess to cut up and put on the back of this, and that way I'll be able to mount it up under the desk and it won't be permanent, and I can take it off if it doesn't work out all that well. But yeah, I'm gonna do that and stay tuned. All right, so here we have this mounted. It was pretty quick. I've got the actual module mounted with Velcro to the skinnier part of the track. And then I've got the wider part of the track mounted with Velcro. And the idea there was having the wider part, which has more surface area, which will be more sticking surface attached to the desk. And hopefully that'll hold the weight a lot better than having the skinny part. But as you can see, this will be mounted up on top and this will be able to slide in and out. So here's the setup as it'll actually be. We're pretty close when it's under the desk. You've already seen this part, and then I've hooked up all of the USB cables and run them through the Cablox. The Cablox will actually be upside down, but I just did this for demonstration purposes. But yeah, the idea is that this will ride back and forth and I can extend it out, pull up the cables when I need to charge something, hook them up. A foot should be plenty of length to get them up and around this corner so that these guys can utilize them. But then when I don't want them, I can just unplug everything, pull it down, put these away into their respective places, and you don't even know it's there. So here's an example of a little setup I kind of arranged. I'm not sure if this will be permanent, but it just goes to show you how that $90 thing I don't think is worth it. It's a little bit prettier, obviously, but here I have 5 devices hooked up. This is something I actually got for free, but I can't imagine it costs more than like $5 or something like that. So I've got my Note 4 travel charger set up. It's got a battery, extra battery in there, and you can charge it via micro USB. Note 2, Note 1. This is the Shield tablet and the Nexus 7, all set up, and they are hooked up to this guy, which I'm gonna have to find a better way to get him like attached on there, but works pretty well. Cables. I can get all of these unplugged, and then I can just pull that back and all those cables are out of the way. So as you can see, they're just kind of like hanging off here, barely noticeable. I like this solution a lot better than one of the cable drops or multiple cable drops. There's a little in-row thing that I have over there. Those are out of the way, not taking up any space really. And then if I need to charge something, pop that out, grab one of the cables, charge it, and pull it back in. Alright, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it goes to show you what you can achieve with not too much cash, a little bit of time, and just some ingenuity. I really like DIY projects and want to do more stuff like this in the future on the channel. So yeah, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up or thumbs down and let me know whether you want to see more videos like it in the future. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. I love posting little videos like this and just setup videos in general, cable management, stuff like that. So stay tuned for more like that. Social media, go ahead and follow me on your favorite social media site for more frequent updates on all my ongoing projects, tech that I'm buying, and behind the scenes look at my next videos. And also my Amazon affiliate link should be in the description. If you use that when you buy stuff like cable management things or mic and Ikes, then I get a small commission. It costs you nothing and it helps fund little projects and stuff like that. So I really appreciate that. So that's it for this video. See you in the next one.